basically if you just paid with this hand. Like you just literally put your hand up and you're good to go. Like, that's crazy.
Hi, my name is Charlie Warzel. I'm a senior writer with BuzzFeed News. And in order to see what the future of money looks like, I decided to live for a month just paying for things with my phone. And somewhere along the line, I ended up getting a microchip implanted inside my hand to see if I could be the first person in the world to pay for something out in the real world using just their hand. I basically wanted to try to download as many apps onto my phone as possible and make sure that I could use alternative currencies and try to skirt cash or credit cards in any way possible.
You're using your phone as a payment method. We call that a proximity mobile payment. And we estimate that by the end of 2016, U.S. adults will spend $27 billion using their phone at the point of sale. But you look at that in the context in card volumes, and that's a pretty small drop in the bucket.
Hey, do you guys accept Apple Pay or any of like the card reader things for your phone? Can't buy anything here, right? Okay. All right. Thank you very much. When you're only using your phone to pay for things, you find that you're sort of pushed to two extremes: really big chain stores or really small niche kind of overpriced coffee shops and places like that. A couple weeks into my experiment, I ended up going to Sweden. Sweden happens to be way far ahead of the United States when it comes to getting rid of cash. I ended up meeting with some people who are really active in the biohacking community and found that you could actually implant an RFID NFC chip in your hand.
So take a deep breath with me, and exhale,
And so I figured, put it in my hand, maybe I'd be able to pay for something with my hand.
That was it. Breathe. Yeah. Keep breathing.
How's it feel?
It's like pinchy. It definitely hurt like way more than they said it was going to. It looks sort of like a grain of rice or like a pill that's in my hand.
I think the idea of using a microchip implant in one's hand to be able to make a payment, I do question the mainstream application of it, but I really think there might be other ways where that might come to fruition, not necessarily through like a surgical implant, but through other kind of integrations with the body.
So once everything healed, I decided that I needed to start focusing on how to make this chip work, and I really wanted to become the first person to ever pay for a meal at a restaurant with their hand. Eventually, I stumbled across a Venmo engineer who said that he could help me with my task. What they decided is that they would put my Venmo unique user ID onto my chip, which would basically make it so that any phone would recognize my hand as a Venmo app.
I'm gonna write your secret token for Venmo. And you're gonna go up there. They're gonna scan your hand, put how much we owe. That's it.
Takes a second. Here we go.
So you're good to go.
That was so sick, dude. That was sick.
Yes! That was insane!
We actually accomplished what we set out to do, and I kind of couldn't believe that it was ever going to happen. Like, I thought I got this thing jammed in my hand for nothing. My hand is paying for everything. If the wallet is here, and your phone is sort of a healthy middle ground, something like the chip felt to me like the furthest possible extreme of, futuristic technology.
The challenge with mobile payments is that, especially in the US, it's so easy to use cards.
After doing this experiment, I would bet that in about 10 years, it's kind of abnormal to carry around a wallet that's just stuffed full of cash.
That's insane.
The mark of the beast is a major piece of prophecy. And as always, before I get started, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to our powers, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Ruach HaKodesh. I give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that have taught us this truth, that are constantly ruling well through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Shai. A peace, mercy, and blessings to the beloved Icon that are out there pushing this word wholeheartedly in truth and in sincerity, that are not wavering to the left nor to the right, but constantly staying on that straight and narrow, fighting for your crowns in these last days that we are truly living in. Even shalom to the few sisters, the Akwafs that are out there, and even shalom to the Israelite foreigners, those that may look like the other nations, but their seed line goes back into our forefathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I'm the brother Iraq, coming back with another lesson, local and edify, and feed the lambs of the Lord. Which again, the mark of the beast is a major piece of prophecy. Okay, and I want to start with the book of Isaiah chapter 42 verse 9. It says, behold, former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. Okay. And you had John, which was banished to the island of Patmos by the emperor of Domitian, because he was preaching in the name of Yahweh Shai. Okay, he received visions of these prophecies that are taking place now. All right, which we're in a time where the new things that are being declared are this micro CHIP that is getting ready to be made mandatory to the world. All right, John was prophesying of future events. Okay, and this is well after Nero Claudius Caesar Augustus Germanicus. I know that was a lot to say, but Nero died during the time of 68 AD. Okay, by suicide in Rome. All right, which you got IUIC pretty much going off again. Okay, concerning the doctrine's sake. All right, but let me read the word new in the Hebrew. All right, because it's important to go into words, get an understanding of what they mean. Okay, all right, which the word is chadash. All right, which means new thing. All right, refresh. Okay, all right, and this is something that is constantly being pushed, okay, towards our people that don't know, because if you take this chip, all right, you will receive destruction from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, that is the penalty of aligning yourself with the beast. Okay, which, all right, this revival of the beast is dealing with the new Rome. Okay, which is ran under the Edomites. All right, the same that were ruling in Rome back in the ancient times are the same Edomites that are ruling now. Okay, and they're getting ready to make a micro CHIP mandatory to the world for total control. All right, and you recently had Bill Gates, okay, who went to urge the president of Kenya, okay, to start putting digital IDs in the newborn babies, okay, because they want this thing to be globally. So right here you have in the headlines, Bill Gates urges President Ruto to implement new digital ID system for newborns in Kenya. Okay, now this was dated November 4th, 2023, which was a year ago. All right, a little bit over a year ago. Okay, which President Ruto is still in, he's still the standing president till today. Okay, all right, 2024. All right, now reading into the article, it says, in a recent meeting, philanthropists and Microsoft, all right, when you break down the word micro meaning small and soft meaning software, okay, co-founder Bill Gates has urged President William Ruto of Kenya to consider the implementation of a new digital identification system for newborns in the country. This proposal aims to improve access to vital services and healthcare for all Kenyan children, enhance government record keeping, and support overall development efforts. Okay, and not only is it just for record keeping and to enhance vital services, okay, it's also going to deal with buying and selling. Okay, and you had during the time of 2007, which they started up a they started up a platform called the M-Pesa. All right, which this is something that is picking up on steam out there in different countries. Okay, but the M standing for mobile. All right, and Pesa, which is Swahili for money, okay, is a mobile phone-based money transfer service payments and microfinancing service launched in 2007 by Vodafone and Safaricom, the largest mobile network operator in Kenya. It has since expanded to Tanzania, Mozambique, the DRC, which I believe that's the Dominican Republic of Congo, Lesotho, Ghana, Egypt, Afghanistan, South Africa, and Ethiopia. The rollouts in India, Romania, and Albania were terminated amongst low market uptakes. The M-Pesa allows users to deposit, withdraw, transfer money, pay for goods and services, all right, access credit and savings, all with a mobile device. Now, mind you, it's not like the contactless payments that we have here, which are backed by banks, okay? This is something that pretty much all they got to do is go to whoever has it available, whether it's a barbershop, a local business, and all they got to do is just deposit their paper money, and then it's going to go straight into their account. They don't even need banks out there, okay? So this is one country that has been definitely been being groomed for this digital system, just like Sweden, you know, because there's plenty of other places that are dealing with digital currency on an advanced level than the U.S., all right, as well as China, okay, all right, but I'm just focusing on Kenya as of right now, right, which, you know, a lot of those Kenyans are Israelites, okay. So it says the services allow users to deposit money into an account stored on their cell phones, to send balances using PIN secured SMS text messages to others users, including sellers of goods and services, and to redeem deposits for regular money. Users are charged a fee for sending and withdrawing money using the service. It says the M-Pesa is a branchless banking service. M-Pesa customers can deposit and withdraw money from a network of agents that include airtime resellers and retail outlets acting as banking agents. All right, so, you know, if you want to look more into it, you can, okay, but Kenya is one of those countries that they're pretty much using to get them all chipped up, you know, all right, which we're at the time where we're here, you know, especially with the Neuralink, transhumanism, okay, and you have something called BrainOware, okay, because right now we're in a time where quantum computing, okay, is a thing where Esau wants to make technology pretty much the ruler of all things, all right. He wants to add you into the internet of bodies, the internet of things, okay, where you yourself are connected, okay, to the internet, all right. So we're here, okay. Now the BrainOware computer is one step closer to merging man and machines, okay. It says scientists have recently created a hybrid computer made of electronics and human brain-like tissues called BrainOware as part of a growing field called biological computing, all right. So this thing is going to be made mandatory, all right. Matter of fact, let me get that precept in Revelations, the 13th chapter, okay. Matter of fact, first let me go to Leviticus 19, all right, Leviticus 19 and 28th verse, okay. I'm not gonna make this too long, but just want to show you what's going on in Kenya, okay. Leviticus 19 and 28, all right, because this applies to our people. It says, ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord, okay. And this was written in the law that, all right, you know, tattoos, and, you know, even when you get tattoos, you have to cut into your flesh, all right. But going into the word mark, dealing with the Hebrew word kwai, Okay, also dealing with Salaki. I got interrupted by a phone call. The Hebrew word is kwai, and the word goes into incision, imprintment, all right, tattoos and marks, okay, which, all right, going into Revelation, the 13th chapter, dealing with let me see, the 15th verse on down, okay, because see, a lot of Israelite groups that are teaching false doctrine, they're going to have to either do damage control, which that's what IUIC is doing, and they're going to, you know, like the apostles say, they're going to have to act as if they were once teaching this the whole time, which in reality it wasn't, okay, because there's going to be people that are going to be forced into taking this mark, all right, and that's pretty much going to be all the faithless souls that are out here, man, you know, that haven't believed on Yahweh by Shema Shai, you know, so let me just read this, okay. Revelation 13 and 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, okay, all right, and we're dealing with the revival of the Roman Empire, all right, which they're going to push this thing and make it mandatory, okay. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Now, this is not dealing with an embargo. It's not dealing with sin. It's not dealing with worshiping Jesus, Christianity, anything of that sort, okay? Now, when you look up the word mark, right, it goes into the Greek word charagma, okay, which means to imprint, right, or to stamp, okay, and this is going to be the pretty much the stamp of the devil, all right, to brand you, okay, all right, to pretty much put ownership over you, okay, because that's something that you would do to cattle, and that's one thing that Esau look at you people as nothing more than goyim, all right, cattle, okay, and going even further, right, let's actually look it up, okay, going even further, right, the word mark, which, you know, we all know, all right, charagma, you know, Esau changed some things over time, but it's okay, all right, charax, which is the next word, meaning a pale or a stake, a palisade, you know, something that is going to need a hypodermic needle, a needle, okay, to put and to impale this this device inside your body, just like you seen in the video I played in the beginning, okay, all right, the dude said it hurt it more than what they said it would hurt, but that they had a needle, they put it inside of the fatty part of his skin, and he had the mark, okay, which he's doomed, all right, anybody that take that mark is doomed, okay, all right, thus saith Yahweh by Shema Shai, all right, now going even further, okay, it says grapho, the Greek word, right, which means, I'm gonna go straight to the point, to the B in the section 2, okay, section 2, a letter B. It says to commit to writing things not to be forgotten, okay, because everything's going to be done with data, okay, all right, just like I read with the what they want to do with the babies that are born in Kenya, all right, so your information will be stored into the clouds, okay, and everything will be monitored in real time, all right, so it says to write down, record, okay, all right, and this is why Esau wants one mainframe computer in order to what, store in or record in everybody's records, okay, all right, so we're in those times now, okay, we're just waiting for one major event to take place so Esau can roll this thing out, all right, and then, you know, ultimately World War III can take place afterwards, all right, so prophecy is definitely speaking, okay. Now I think I wanted something to grab something else. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna go back to the article. Like I said, I'm not gonna make this too long. Going back into the article. No, I wanted to make mention of the word mark, okay, because the word mark also is dealing with money, okay, because you also had a currency in England, I believe during the 1800s, okay, dealing with the a weight. It was the word mark was a currency. It was a weight mainly for gold and silver, commonly throughout Europe, which was often equivalent to 8 troy ounces. So this is not going to be physical cash. This is going to be a device which is going to have near field communication properties that you're going to be able to use the digital money with, okay? And they're going to make physical cash obsolete, all right? But it all leads back to like the scripture tell you in Revelation the 13th chapter. I didn't get it, Salaki, I didn't get it, all right? I didn't read the 17th verse. It says that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, okay? So there it is. It's going to deal with buying and selling, all right? And if you don't have that mark, you're pretty much going to be alienated from society, all right? And that's part of the faith that you have to have, all right, to not give a damn, because you know, ultimately the Lord is going to destroy this place, all right? And the message to the elect is to not take this mark, so that way we be not destroyed with the rest of the world, all right? All right, which that's why the Lord's getting ready to try everybody, okay? Revelations 3:10, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptations, which shall come upon all of the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, okay? So a great trying is coming, all right? And that's going to be definitely here throughout the states of Babylon the Great, which is America, okay? All right? Let's get this word. You know, I'm going into words today, you know. All right, something that we've learned from our apostles, to go into the Greek, go into the Hebrew, all right, to give you a more broader understanding, okay? All right, so the let's get the word to try, all right, periazo.
Strong's G 3985.
Parazo, all right. It says to try whether a thing can be done, right? Which it will be done, okay? It's written that the elect have the victory, okay? They're not going to bow down to the mark of the beast, all right? To Esau's mark. It says to attempt, endeavor to try, make trial of test, for the purpose of asserting his quality or what he thinks or how he will behave himself in a good sense, and in a bad sense to test one's maliciously, craftively, to put to the proof his feelings or judgment, all right? So it's during that time of this great trial, it's going to be known whether you believed or not, okay? All right? It says to try or test one's faith, virtue, character by enticement to sin. Okay, now taking that mark, that is where you will sin, because it is a commandment to not take the mark of the beast. Okay, and that's what's going to be the enticement. The enticement is if you want to eat, if you want shelter, you want clothes, you know, things that you need. All right, that's going to be the enticement. Well, you're going to have to take this mark. Okay, which will bring forth the sin upon you. And then once you make that sin against Yahweh by Shema Shai, you transgress against the Most High and His Son. That's when the Lord is going to ultimately destroy you. All right. So, you know what? I'm not even going to read no more from that right there. And I'm just going to leave it at that, you know. So just something quick through the Holy Spirit. I do pray that, Lord willing, it was edifying to the Lord's elect. So, giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Abishai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, and Brakatah Yahweh Shai. A double honor to the apostles as well, and elders of great millstone. And we at the end, and y'all brothers stay up, stay strong, and may Yahweh Ba'Shem Abishai have mercy and bring forth more blessings upon his elect. Shalom Makim.